Hey guys, it's Shahj and Majid here.
Yeah, I'm Shahj. This guy.
Yeah,
Majid.
I'm Majid.
Yeah. This is
So
hold on. This is Aquaman movie review.
Yes, this is Aquaman movie review. We've just watched it. Okay, opening night in the UK.
What do you think?
I think this is visually stunning. Definitely go and watch.
This is a bit different from our normal routine. Because this is literally a reaction and review to the movie we just saw.
Yes, this is a reaction. Right, so I think that I really enjoyed it. It's one of the most like rollicking, visually stunning, kind of action-packed, fun movies that I've seen in this whole year. Even though it's the end of the year, I am actually ready to say that.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I mean, it's directed by James Wan. James Wan is the guy who did Conjuring.
Yes.
Yeah, and he's specialized in horror film.
Yeah.
And you can see from this, there's a bit of horror elements to it as well, actually. Like later on in the movie, if you realize.
Okay.
Remember?
Oh, there is a few bits that make you jump.
There's a few bits that make you jump. But I have to admit, he's done excellent transition from horror to this is superhero action.
A superhero adventure action, and there's a lot of funny bits. And Amber Heard and Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
For those of you who are Game of Thrones fans, he is
Dothraki.
Khal
Drogo.
Risen from the dead.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's.
Now you got some good. You got some a Black Manta.
Played by Yahya.
Yahya Abdul.
Yahya
Abdul. I think he's a Muslim or something.
Yahya Abdul Mateen.
His arc as a villain is absolutely amazing, I think. And you see where he is from the beginning to where he becomes later on. And I think that's a really, because sometimes the villains are very weak in movies, especially the Marvel movies, because they just like very cardboard cutout villain. But this is a proper character backstory, so you actually have there is
some backstory. I personally viewed it as having more than one bad guy. I think that the other bad guy in the movie who you'll see is actually a very strong character with his own kind of heartbreaking story as well.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of fun in this movie, and the visuals
are amazing. We didn't watch it in 3D, but I think if you watched it in 3D, it would have been absolutely amazing.
I'm going to watch it again in 3D. I have to.
This guy's got the money. I don't have the money.
I've got the will to watch it in 3D. That's what it is. I would watch it in 4DX, except that 4DX actually distracts me from the movie. So I don't know if who's watched it in 4DX out of everyone watching, but you know, you kind of move around and it's a bit like being on a ride. And I've seen two movies. I
think 4DX distracts you a little bit.
It distracts me so much that
you rather watch the
have
movie
like loads
as it
of fun, and then I walk out and think, what actually happened?
But Aquaman though, straight up, I think it's up there as one of the best DC movies. I mean, that's not hard because most of the DC movies are quite crap, except Man of Steel, which I absolutely love. For me,
we're talking post Dark Knight.
Yeah.
All right.
So post Dark Knight is still number one. For me, this is up there with Man of Steel because I love Superman, by the way. So Aquaman and Man of Steel is up there for me, only because Man of Steel is a bit more serious, but this obviously is comedy elements, and this is an old school Jewel of the Nile. It's a proper action. 80s, is it 80s or 90s, like old school action?
You know the 80s and 90s movies where you had kind
Indiana
of
Jones style,
or the old Greek kind of
Sinbad
hero on a mission type thing, and I think that it is a lot of fun, and I think it's definitely worth watching because of the world that James Wan creates is spectacular. It's everything Aquaman should.
It kind of reminded me of Avatar a little bit.
It's one of the best since Avatar, which is why I want to see it in 3D.
When everything glows, like in Avatar, everything glowed. It had that element in it when everything just glows. Yeah,
the underwater world, isn't it?
Oh, it's beautiful, man.
Really makes you
even the scene in Sicily, in Italy, man, that looked beautiful. Is that even really? Is that how Sicily really looks like?
I think Italy is beautiful.
Because if so, I'm gonna go. I need to go to Sicily, bro. You look nice. You look nice. You look nice. So
yeah, I think it's a brilliant blend of a lot of like kind of mythology, fantasy, visuals.
The fighting is amazing, I think.
It's very
the fight choreography. There's not a lot of cuts. And like a lot of these new movies, the cut. You don't know what's going on. But this is very fluid, and you can see the fight scenes.
You can.
Really good choreography, and the music for me was amazing. There's a scene where they're getting chased, and everything's glowing. It's like Tron. The music like Tron.
It's got that synth, kind of electro
that synth music from the 80s.
Yes.
So you had that, you know, it was amazing. That scene was amazing. I love that.
We were talking about synth music just before we went in.
Yeah, I love synth music. Yeah. So it's got that the Black Manta, his music when he comes on the scene, that dread music, like boom, that was scary.
So I know you liked Black Manta. I have to say, I found he is awesome. His development as a character is awesome. I did find his costume a bit like a bug.
No, but that's comic accurate. That's comic accurate.
They're being true to the comics, aren't they?
Always they use the excuse in the
they
movie.
They even give us a reason why it's like that.
That's what I love about it. They give a reason when they, so they can be comic accurate. They give a reason to make it sound plausible. But he does look like a bug, but I think that makes him look cool.
I suppose the reason they gave is a bit more plausible than how Superman's S means hope.
Yeah. No, but that's plausible.
That is where it could be a river of hope.
Yeah, whatever.
Which is like an S.
Yeah,
it's not S for Superman.
Yeah, exactly. I like it, man. You got to do these things sometimes.
You do. I mean, at the end of the day, they're building it up for modern audiences. And Aquaman, I would never have thought that character could come to life like this.
Bruv, he just reminded me actually. Aquaman, he was like the butt of all jokes, yeah? People used to gun him and cuss him and whatnot. And one of the bigger jokes they made of Aquaman, they used to do back in the days, is, he talks to fishes. He talks to fishes. But you know what? They turned it around in this movie and they made him...
Let's not spoil it.
It's not a spoiler. But him talking to fishes is a big power of his, actually.
Of course it's a massive
power.
But
they made it as a joke back in the days. Now they flipped on the audience and said, check this out. He can talk to fishes and what?
Actually, with the revelation of him talking to fishes, and they do everything very quickly, by the way, it is actually a brilliant revelation the way they do it. You'll see it when it happens. They show some backstory. And in this movie, it's not, I really noticed, right, they didn't go for the whole less is more thing. It is like, no, less is not more. They're going to show you everything they're going to do. And it's like, bam, in your face, all the visuals,
it's
all the
so
action,
much in your face.
Everything.
It's a bit long. 2 hours and 30 minutes.
I didn't notice the time go though.
It's well paced. It's well paced. Yeah. It's got nice, clear structure to the movie. It's a bit long, meaning like when you do watch, you're like, oh damn, so much time has gone in that sense.
As in, yeah, it is. It's I believe 143 minutes. Right. So.
But yeah, I think if you're a DC fan, you have to watch it. If you're a superhero fan, you have to watch it. It's up there.
If you're someone who enjoyed Avatar or who generally likes great visuals,
it's very similar to I thought it was very similar to Thor Ragnarok. That same feeling of comedy, visuals,
there is
action.
A lot of comedy in it.
It's similar to Thor Ragnarok. So if you like Thor Ragnarok, go watch this. Yes. He's in fact the same kind of like personality. Chris Hemsworth and Jason Momoa in the jovial but still mean gangster way.
Oh, you mean like a long-haired, mean kind of?
Yeah, but at the same time quite jovial,
character.
Happy, like. Yeah. He's not taking himself too seriously. So there's a lot of similarities to Thor Ragnarok, I thought.
There actually is.
And definitely, I think it's one of the best out there. Much better than Wonder Woman and all that stuff. Go watch the...
Wonder Woman had been the previous kind of DC hit in the latest versions they're making.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of it though, I'll be honest with you, straight up.
For
me, Man of Steel was the bar, and this has raised it to Man of Steel level.
This was brilliant, and in its own way, I think that it's for the direction and the visuals alone, and the kind of building of the Aquaman story, it's worth a watch.
Yeah, definitely. And also, it's got an end credit scene, so if you want to stay around and watch that, watch it. It's something small, but it's worth sitting down and watching that.
It did surprise me because the talk before the movie was, what does the end credit scene mean? Wait around and watch it, but it's quite clear what it means.
Yeah, it's quite clear.
There's no mystery about it.
I wonder what's going to happen going forward, because of the DC EU was going through a lot of problems, and they were planning to reboot, and Ben Affleck's going to be chucked out, and Henry Cavill's not coming back as Superman. Right. So what's going to happen now, I don't know, because this is going to be a hit. It's going to make money. So they'll have to sort something out going forward.
Is Aquaman the future of DC? Who would have thought it?
Exactly.
Take that, everyone who hated the Talk to Fishes theme.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, our next video will be a slightly longer discussion with what I and Majid here recommend to you guys to watch. But this is just a review on Aquaman, so you guys know, should you go watch it this weekend? And we say, yes, you should go watch it.
Choose to watch this.
Definitely. And if you like what we're doing, please give us a thumbs up and like. I really appreciate it. Share, subscribe. And if you've seen Aquaman, let us know what you think in the comments.
Let us know what you think, basically.
You know what? What's your favorite superhero movie? And tell us why.
Okay.
Yeah? All right, then. We're off now.
All right, we're off now.
Peace. See you later.
See you later.
Drive, man. Drive.